Yeah, I mean, I think the obvious answer is what everybody's been proposing, which is just start Marcus Smart next to Austin Reaves.
Yeah.
And that makes sense to me. I don't think there's any iteration that makes sense to me where Austin Reaves is coming off the bench just because it's a contract year and you want to play nice with Austin. He already turned down the extension for obvious money reasons. So we kind of got to assuage him and his agency, which is probably why we signed Jake LaRavia this next year unless we find a trade for him. At that point, do whatever you want with Austin. But I don't think we're going to find a trade for him. I don't think we want to trade him. So in light of that, Austin is starting the rest of the way through. He's going to be closing nearly every game. Whatever Austin wants, Austin gets this season. I'm perfectly fine with it. He earned it with his 20-5 season last year, even though I know he struggled in the playoffs. So yeah, the Marcus Smart starting lineup makes sense to me. I think if there was like a second option that I'd sort of be strongly leaning towards, this is all kind of like pending. I'm going to heavily caveat this, but I still would like to see, especially if he's healthy, I would like to see Vando with the starting unit.
Yeah.
The OG starting unit of like, I guess it would be Austin, Luka, Vando, LeBron, and DeAndre. Because Vando, to me, if you remember the Western Conference Finals 2023 team, and even the year after that, like anytime we had Vando with like 4 other offensive players, like everything worked. Even with if he was able to hold up D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reaves together, I mean, Luka Doncic, Austin Reaves. I know DeAndre Ayton isn't the defensive force that Anthony Davis is, but actually, I have a breakdown video coming out of DeAndre Ayton. Actually, he's a very good rebounder, and when he wants to be, I mean, I'm not going to say he plays like Anthony Davis. He can play like Anthony Davis defensively, but I am going to say kind of sometimes. And then offensively kind of sometimes as well,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
just think of like, think of DeAndre Ayton as like Christian Wood trying to morph into Anthony Davis. And sometimes he looks like Anthony Davis. Sometimes he looks like Christian Wood, but like, he's a good player, is what I'm trying to say. You get 60 to 70% Anthony Davis every game and 30% Christian Wood, whatever that means. But with that said, I think even with Jared Vanderbilt's like offensive deficiencies and all that, I feel like he would be a pretty seamless fit if he's healthy. And you only have to play him like start of the first, start of the third, and that's pretty much it, So